What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 10 games on the main slate tonight, looking like a pretty damn good slate. I'm giving you guys a free Guru credit code in this video after the first couple of my plays. Just give this video a like, make sure to subscribe, and put on those alerts. This slate looks great for a number of reasons. We have value, and we also have a minimal injury report, which in March, mid to late March, is a blessing in disguise because I can't tell you how many times I just don't even want to play NBA slates in March because the injury reports and teams tanking and all that shit. But tonight, I hope I don't, eat my own words later on, but we don't have much to worry about. And the only things to worry about are coming from the late games, so we can't really do anything anyways up until lock. The biggest names are Jamal Murray. We already have Nikola Jokic ruled out again in that game in Portland at 10 o'clock Eastern. And then Desmond Bane was a midday downgrade to questionable. So, past history has shown that if you're a midday downgrade to questionable, you have a better chance of missing the game, but we'll have to wait and see. Outside of that, we have a Cason Wallace questionable tag for the Thunder. That's really it. I think Jordan Clarkson is questionable for the Jazz. That's all I see. On a 10-game slate in March, I thought I was dreaming. I had to pinch myself, but that's awesome. We'll probably get a couple of fuckery updates leading up into lock, but looking like an awesome slate. As usual, I'm going to give you guys 5 value plays using FanDuel salaries. And to start off, we're going to get right into the Grizzlies. I like Scottie Pippen a lot. Like I said, better chance than not that Desmond Bane misses tonight, even if he plays. Scottie Pippen came off the bench behind Luke Kennard last game and played 31 minutes. Ja Morant's obviously out in this game again. It's not the best matchup against the Clippers, but it's a 7-point spread, 230 over under. More than likely, it's going to stay competitive enough, and I think Scottie Pippen is pretty much blowout proof anyways. At 6K, he needs 30 fantasy points. He has smashed that in his last 4 games, 5 out of his last 6 games. So we can feel pretty good about Scottie Pippen playing over 25 minutes tonight, grading out for 30 fantasy points, even if he doesn't start. If Desmond Bane is out, I would guess they do a starting of Scottie Pippen at the 1 and Luke Kennard at the 2. And speaking of Luke Kennard, he should start even if Bane is in, and he's going to play a lot of minutes too. There's not a lot of bodies here, and we saw last game with Ja Morant out and Desmond Bane in. Luke Kennard and Scottie Pippen played alongside each other for a little bit. 25 minutes for Kennard, didn't play that well, and 30 minutes for Pippen. So they're both going to play over 25 minutes tonight, and they grade out really well. Luke Kennard is drastically cheaper at 4,700. Assuming he starts, whether Bane is in or not, he's going to start. And if Bane's out, it's going to just make both of these guys look even better. We could probably project both of them to play over 30 minutes. But it's not even like it's the end of the world if Bane does play. So I like Kennard a decent amount tonight. Needs 23 fantasy points to hit value. He can easily be a fantasy point per minute kind of guy. Dropped a 30 piece a few games ago. He's been a bit of a roller coaster, but if his floor is going to be 20 fantasy points, I don't feel too bad about Kennard. And again, we do have that upside of Desmond Bane being out in tonight's game potentially. For small forward, we're going to go to a spend up here. There's not a ton of, great spend ups that I like, and we honestly don't have that much cheap value either on this slate. Everything's pretty clear cut and dry. I do like Paolo though at 9,200. He has been an absolute beast. It's an unbelievable matchup in Washington. 215 over under, which kind of is pretty high in terms of a Magic game, but 8-point spread. They're on the road, so it's a better chance than not that it's somewhat competitive, and we see at least 30 minutes from Banchero. Projected for 48 fantasy points. He needs 46 to hit value, and he has been unreal over the last 4 games. 67, 58, 52, 46 and a half. He looks really good. And again, if this game is a single-digit game in the fourth quarter, he's going to play almost 40 minutes, as we've seen over the last 3 games. So they're fighting for playoff seeding. The Magic, they've been through injuries with Franz and Paolo Banchero this year, so their record isn't great. But now that they're, as healthy as they've really been all year, they're really fighting. This is a very important last few weeks for the Magic, so they're going to make sure that they win games, unlike half of the league. But I do like Banchero at 9,200 as a spend up on tonight's slate. For my Guru credit code, go to my website, fd-guru.com. Go to the shop page where you buy all your credits. You get FanDuel and DraftKings content out of me. We have MLB officially less than a week away. Couldn't be any more excited for that. All the memberships are live on my website. Again, I'm offering a hybrid and a GPP that's different than what I've been doing for the past 7 years. No cash lineups anymore. It's too much. I think hybrid is the right move because you can still play it in cash games. So excited for that. If you want early bird deals, message me. You can get those up until opening day. MLB is my favorite DFS to play. It's the most fun to follow as well. But today's code, go to the shop page. It's going to be the date as usual. MAR, all caps, 21. NBA, all caps, 25 for the year. MAR, 21. NBA, 25. Hit apply coupon. You will get 15 free Guru credits. Again, all I ask is that you like this video, and looking forward to the NBA playoffs and looking forward to a successful MLB season. We had a pretty good one last year. I'm going to give you guys 2 power forward picks and leave out center because there's a few center guys that I'm looking at, but I couldn't really come to a conclusion which one I like the most. So I just went with 2 power forwards because there's 2 guys that I really like. One of them, Jeremy Sohan, 5,500, should be starting. Good matchup against the Sixers, pretty high over-under, 235, 6-point spread. He's projected to start at center. We'll have to wait and see, but he played 37 minutes last game. If he's going to play over 30 minutes, he's going to grade out really well. Projected for over 30 fantasy points. He only needs 27 to hit value. So Jeremy Sohan looks like one of the best value plays on the slate tonight. Assuming that he starts. And, we really saw that minutes limit kind of get unleashed last game, playing 37 minutes against the Knicks. And then my last play, it's Aaron Gordon, maybe my favorite play on the slate with no Nikola Jokic. Whether Jamal Murray plays or not, I don't really care. Jamal Murray affects guys like Michael Porter and Christian Brown and Russell Westbrook, guys who, take usages by having the ball in their hands and taking shots. Aaron Gordon does his own thing in the paint. He gets rebounds, he gets putbacks, he gets alley-oops. Whether Jamal Murray's in or not doesn't really matter. Aaron Gordon, without Nikola Jokic on the court, leaves the paint all to him. So we've seen him absolutely smash in the 2 games that Jokic has missed. 38 points in 37 minutes, 42 fantasy points, and 38 fantasy points last game against the Lakers. Unbelievable matchup tonight against the Trailblazers, 228.5 over-under. It's basically a pick 'em. The Blazers are -2, which kind of tells me that Vegas is thinking that Jamal Murray is going to miss this game, because if Jamal Murray's in, I would assume that the Nuggets are slight favorites in this game. So I like Aaron Gordon a bunch. Needs 31 fantasy points to hit value, and he is projected for 35 tonight. So give me Aaron Gordon. He's looked unbelievable with no Jokic on the court. That'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Let's have a great Friday going into the weekend. Give this video a like, get those Guru credits, and let's get after it. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.